Welcome to VB.NET program. Today we are going to start the session in the section number 1, that is under general programming, the variable section. As you know, VB.NET is IDE. It's the integration development environment that you can code, run the program, and everything can be done inside in one area. So you say it is a integrated development environment, IDE. Integrated development environment. Okay, so without wasting much time on theory section, we will start doing the lesson, that is declaring variables. Normally variables are used to store data, maybe for temporary purpose, maybe for calculation. Similar thing is there. So in VB.NET we use variables, and there are two types of variables. You call them value types and reference type. Those are the main variables available. And under a common type system inside the VB.NET, you can't see it actually. The variable creation process will be done inside, so we don't have to worry about that. But still there are two types of variables called value types and reference type. For the moment, for the simplicity, we will focus on value type, not the reference type. Value type, in the sense, it's the general variables that you might know already, and the speciality is that value type, of course, whatever the data we feed into the computer will be stored directly inside. Normally when we store data, it will go to the memory. It will store the data inside the memory. And the value type, of course, the value that is inside the particular variable will be stored inside. But in reference type, the scenario is different, where the variable does not contain the actual data. It contains the memory variable that is there. We will discuss it in further later. Okay, in the meantime, we will focus on value type, and in the later sessions we will discuss about the reference type separately. So if you take value types, it can be further divided into two parts, that is the built-in type and user-defined type. Normally you concentrate on the built-in type, the integer variable, float variable. I think you have heard those things. We will discuss also. And user-defined types. User-defined types are, we can define value types, special variables, that we will be discussed in the final session of this program. Okay, now we will go to the .NET environment and see how to create the variables in value types, especially in .NET. Normally for beginners, we will I am using actually 2008 version, but you can even use 2010 version, of course. Not that much of difference is there. So we'll start it. Normally for beginners, I normally recommend that to use console application, that is a standalone computer software that we create, not the forms. the screen is like a DOS environment. That is very easy, because if you consider the screen designing, it will take some time. But in the later session, in the middle of the session, we will discuss how to create forms in depth. For the moment, we will go to the file, new, and we create project. Here of course there are under Visual Basic, there are different kind of categories are there. We will select the Windows, that means the Windows application that is running on a computer, not the web based application. Under that we use console application. Now you can type whatever the name that is there for the console application, a name that is suitable for you, and a path is given here. So under this particular path, this folder and whatever the programs you create will be saved. This is the console application. If you create the console application like this, you will go to this window. This is the main module. This submain means this is the entry point, or this is the point the program starts. That is very important.